times a year. So if you have, in some occasions you can have 3 harvests in a year.
The state government reiterates its commitment to complementing the federal government's efforts of farm inputs provision with intervention programs that have increased farming, especially among the youths.
We are determined to take farming to another level, where our young people will see farming as business and not just subsistence farming. Right now we are training lots of them in Cotonou. We are planning to train some more, and we are building the Igbo model farm. Integrated model farm is ongoing, and we expect that it will just not be a farming center but a training center, a tourist center that we'll use to train also our young people.
The farm inputs distribution is expected to increase food production and agribusiness. Evelyn Badu, EPU, NTA News.
Thank you, Evelyn. As the local government elections in Akwa Ibom State draw near, the wife of the state's governor, Patience Umoino, has urged women in the state to dust their voters' cards in readiness to massively vote for the People's Democratic Party, PDP, at all levels. The governor's wife gave the charge during the September edition of the Akwa Ibom State Women Monthly Prayer Service, tagged "I Will Not Forget You," held at the Government House Banquet Hall, Uyo. Represented by the Deputy Governor of the state, Senator Kone Yarayi, Pastor Patience Eno urged the women to consider Governor Umoino's women-friendly disposition as reason to continue to support the People's Democratic Party as local government election draws to a close. She urges them to vote women candidates vying for chairmanship, vice chairmanship, and councillorship positions across the state. Akwa Ibom State First Lady encourages women to remain resolute and in high spirits, noting that God will never fail them. In a sermon by Reverend Utebeno John Udo, charges faithful to have a relationship with God, emphasizing that it is only through intimacy with God that they can be assured of being remembered. Thanksgiving prayer were offered to God for Akwa Ibom State at 37. We'll take a break. The news continues shortly after this time out. Please stay.
The body is made up of 60% of water. Mela table water provides good quality drinking water the body needs and is uniquely satisfying. Mela table water is produced in package by Amela Enterprises, Plot 80, Itam Industrial Area, Itu, Akwa Ibom State. It comes in sachet, 35, 50, 75 cl table water and dispensing jar. For inquiry and booking, call 0704 576 6325. Mela table water, naturally sourced and consumer friendly.
With gratitude to God, the entire Phillips family announces the glorious home call of their beloved father, grandfather, and uncle, late Elder Chief Imeudo Philip Jepi. He was aged 101. Funeral arrangements are as follows. Service of songs at the deceased compound, Friday, 27 September 2024, Ikorekwerubium, Nturubium Local Government Area of Akwa Ibom State. Time 5:30 p.m. Funeral service to be conducted by Kwaibo Church, 5 Towns, Saturday, 28 September 2024, Ubium Area Conference Headquarters. Venue, Government Primary School, Ikorekwerubium, Nturubium Local Government Area of Akwa Ibom State. Time 10 a.m. Interment follows immediately after service. May his gentle soul rest in perfect peace. Amen. Phillips Ime Phillips, Chief Mourner for the family.
Welcome back, and now to the rest of the news. In a bid to avoid maternal mortality and reduce childbirth complications, Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly has passed a resolution urging Ministry of Health to organize a capacity building and mentorship programs for traditional birth attendants in the state. This is sequel to adoption of a report submitted by a member representing Ibom State constituency, Moses Essien, on activities of traditional birth attendants.
The chairman, House Committee on Health, Moses Essien, says many lives have been lost due to complications during childbirth and calls on governments to train traditional birth attendants while also building residential quarters to boost prompt medical attention for workers around the hospital.
The traditional birth attendant is an informal sector. Hence, the government is not obligated to train them in their practices. 3. Non-availability of healthcare personnel at public healthcare centers in various government areas, especially at night, encourages people to seek the services of traditional birth attendants. The Ministry of Health routinely educates the traditional birth attendant on the need to refer childbirth complications in nearest health centers in their locality.
The House, after extensive deliberations, passed a resolution that Akwa Ibom State Primary Health Care Development Agency to increase supervision of the activities of traditional birth attendants in all the local government areas in the state. They unanimously agreed that refusal of traditional birth attendants to refer childbirth complications early to hospital would henceforth be investigated and punishable by law. The Speaker, Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly, Udemoto, directed the Clerk of the House to communicate the resolution of the House to the Governor for further action. Meanwhile, the House has approved the 2025-2027 medium-term expenditure framework and fiscal strategy paper for the Executive's implementation. The approval was sequel to the adoption of the report by the Chairman, House Committee on Economic Planning and Development, Mr. Nsidibe Akata, who represents Eket State Constituency. Nsikak Okon, NTA News.
Still from the Assembly, Akwa Ibom State Speaker, Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly, Udemoto, has charged Assembly correspondents to strive to be diligent in their profession by being factual in their reportage for the benefit of the public. Mr. Tong made this known during an interactive session with Assembly Press Corps members. The report.
The Speaker Udemoto commends members of Assembly Press Corps for their collaboration and timely reportage of legislative activities, urging them to maintain their commitment for the benefit of the stakeholders.
You are our own mouthpiece, our own media team, the people that project the image of Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly. I want to thank you for what you've done so far. You've done the job under stress, under a very bad condition environments. Maybe some of you don't have offices, some of you don't have where to stay. But with that, you still discharge your duties accordingly.
Some members of the Press Corps appreciate the Speaker for audience granted them and lawmakers for their support while advocating for an improved welfare package, citing the current economic reality. Capacity training and provision of well-equipped press center with internet facility to aid their work was also part of discourse. Some lawmakers called for sustainable working relationship between the Assembly and the Press Corps.
As we are working, once there's improvement on our side, I think you can trust the Speaker that there will also be improvements on your side.
You have a very nice report. I promise you that when you work well with us, we work well with you. So whatever has been your challenges, just like what the Speaker said, and I'm sure the Speaker is going to elaborate more on it.
Nsikak Okon, NTA News.
Another break beckons. The news continues shortly when we return. Please stay.
Water is life. Aqua Cardinali Water provides the highest quality drinking water. Aqua Cardinali Water is owned by the Catholic Diocese of Uyo, produced and packaged by Kadisem Enterprises Nigeria. It is available in 19 liters dispenser jar, 60 cl sachet, 50 cl and 75 cl table water. Visit Aqua Cardinali Water at number 34 Dominic Utuk Avenue, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. Drink Aqua Cardinali Water, certified by NAFDAC and Standard Organization of Nigeria. Call 0903-288-2958. Aqua Cardinali Water. Drink pure. Stay healthy.
Welcome to Prisma International Hotels, located at number 5 Efamosanga Street, Afara.